golf swing, in my opinion, is fourth on the priority list of ingredients required to be a champion, behind one's head, one's heart, and one's stomach. And understanding that, Corey's got a great head, he's got a huge heart, and a very strong stomach.
Has probably one of the most unusual swings of the younger modern-day players. Most of the kids that come along today were products of a good system, good teaching, good junior programs. And Corey, who came along at this time, seemed to have developed his own method.
His golf swing is going to be limited by his physique. He's 5'8" or 5'9", 140 pounds. So strength is not an option for him. And his golf swing, if you were to look at it from a technical standpoint in frame-by-frame pictures, stop-action pictures, it's quite technically solid. You look at it in motion, and it looks a little unorthodox. But those are his mannerisms, and those are his rhythms and stuff. But his golf swing is very, very solid.
Well, he has a very weak grip, both left hand and right hand right on top of the club, right hand way over. Has a very, very unusual backswing in that he gets the club way past parallel. Tends to be a very handsy player because of the fact that the left hand's so weak. He's got to use his hands a lot in the swing, holds his head back quite a bit through the swing. That's to have the feeling of the hands and arms releasing more. Has very good footwork, which I think is one of the strengths of his swing. I think his eye and hand coordination is fabulous because he has the ability to do whatever he wants with his hands.
To me, he's a golfer. In other words, he's a ball controller. I'm reminded of his second to the last green when he won the Open 2 or 3 years ago with a wood across the corner there. So he can shape it. He's a player. He feels it from here. A winner.
Well, we've seen him so many times holding bunker shots in the Ryder Cup matches and chipping in and to win tournaments, holding 8 irons against Fred Couples at Honda Classic one year to win. I think the only thing you can say about Corey Pavin is that he's a very, very determined person, that he doesn't feel there's anything that he can't do. And I think that everyone that plays golf should learn from that. I mean, Corey knows his limitations. He knows what his strengths and his weaknesses are, and he plays to his strengths.
Obviously, when you grow up and you're small and other guys hit it past you and this and that and whatnot, you have to figure out a way to win. And that's going to be chipping and putting. Ultimately, in some respects, if I were to try and germinate the perfect golfer, this person probably would be very short and slight in stature, for his or her first 12 or 15 years, and let them develop a short game like what Corey had, where you had to chip the ball here and run it there and bump it here and learn how to play bunker shots because you couldn't quite reach the green, and learn to respect putting, and learn that one putt after reaching the green in 3 is the same as 2 putts after reaching the green in 2. And as a result, he learned at a very early age, in my opinion, that to do that, his short game had to be second to none.
He has probably the strangest practice swings of anybody that plays the tour, with all these crazy drills that he does. The one where he looks like he's coming over the top and coming over the top. That's really because his fault is that he gets his right arm too far behind him and gets stuck coming down and hits some shots out to the right. So the reason he makes those practice swings is so he feels like he's coming over it. And everybody says, well, why does he make these swings like this and then walk up and hit the ball from here? Well, those practice swings are more or less to get the feeling of coming this way to counteract the move to want to go back that way.
Corey's golf swing is a means to an end. He's not going to be able to carry that bunker out there 260 down the right side. So what does he do? He sets up left and just hits a nice little gentle cut around the bunker. He shapes his golf swing to fit the golf shot that will get the job done.